Hi Libra. Today we're going to look at August 23rd, 2025, and that's the new moon in Virgo. And if you enjoy this reading, please subscribe and tell me what you enjoyed about this reading. I love to read your comments, and thank you if you are already a subscriber. So let's get going. So in numerology, the number for that day is 22, and 22 is a master builder. It's a master number. It's a number that turns high ideals into grounded reality through persistence, precision, and inner strength. So for Libra, this energy urges you to take swift, aligned action toward the life you know you're meant to live, especially if you've been hesitating. It's time to dream big and move smart. So you might have a clear picture of what you want. Is it freedom or beauty or independence or healing? But you're waiting for conditions to be perfect. So today, you're reminded you are the architect. It's time to put the first brick down. Basically, you don't have to have all the bricks to start building. Just start, I think is what it's saying in astrology. So the new moon highlights your 12th house, and that's rest and spirituality and healing and inner truth. It's a deeply reflective time, inviting you to cleanse what no longer supports your growth, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and prepare to begin again from a place of clarity. So we're going to look at the sun, which is with the moon, because it's the new moon. And they're in Virgo. Remember, your 12th house? It's going to talk about subconscious and closure and healing. So you're in a season of quiet evolution. This isn't the day for public declarations. It's for private realignment. So you might take a social media break, dive into journaling or therapy, or make a quiet but powerful decision behind the scenes that changes everything later. Here's Mercury. Mercury, it's in retrograde in Virgo. So again, your 12th house. That's going to talk about inner dialogue reset. So old thoughts, wounds, or memories may resurface, inviting resolution, not rumination. This is a mental and spiritual decluttering. So you might have a dream or flashback that helps you understand an old situation in a totally new way. And forgive it, finally. Okay, so Venus is in Leo. That's your 11th house. That's going to talk about communication, hopes, and your soul tribe. Sorry, someone came to the door. Of course. So we're talking about Venus. All right, Venus. You're refining who gets to walk with you in your next chapter. Real friendships and soul-aligned collaborations matter more than ever. So you might step back from a group or community that no longer resonates, or feel drawn to reconnect with people who inspire your growth. And lastly, Mars. And Mars is in Gemini, your 9th house. That's going to talk about higher learning, exploration, and truth-seeking. So you're craving expansion mentally, geographically, spiritually. Mars gives you the fire to pursue knowledge, adventure, and a leap of faith. So you may sign up for a course, book travel, or finally decide to publish, teach, or speak on something meaningful to you. Let's look at the tarot cards. So we have the Knight of Swords. And it says, you don't know all things just yet. So the Knight of Swords talks about ambition, quick action, and mental clarity. So then this Knight charges forward with purpose, intellect, and determination. When this card appears, it's time to move fast on something that lights up your logic and your drive. So you may feel a sudden urge to write or to speak the truth or chase down that idea that's been sitting in your notes for months. So this is the green light. But make sure you're not rushing blindly. So here's your advice. Be bold, but stay focused. Channel your energy into something that has direction, not just speed. Sorry, the crows and the rooster are just, they're throwing me off, and I'm sorry about that. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, it says, enjoy your harvest. So this is going to talk about independence and luxury and self-sufficiency. So the Nine of Pentacles is about owning your accomplishments, standing tall in your worth, and enjoying the fruits of your inner work. You've built something beautiful. Now stand in it with pride. So you might receive a compliment or a raise or a moment of clarity where you realize you no longer need to prove yourself. You've already earned this peace. So enjoy it. So here's your advice. Celebrate your independence, but don't isolate. You are allowed to feel good about what you've built. And the third card is the Star. Isn't that pretty? It says, unfold with a smile and inner knowing. Beautiful. So the Star talks about hope and healing and purpose and renewal. The Star is divine hope. It reminds you that you are guided, that healing is unfolding, and that your presence matters. There's something sacred about the path you're on, even if it's been unclear until now. So you may get a message or a sign or intuitive hit that reminds you you're not lost. You're aligning. This is a spiritual reset, one that infuses your future with purpose. So here's your advice. Stay open to signs. Your soul is being recalibrated towards its next highest timeline. Ooh. Like that. So how is this day affecting a Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising? So Libra Sun, you're stepping into a deeper level of self-respect. You're done playing small or second-guessing your intelligence. This is about taking the reins of your own story with quiet confidence. So you may launch a project or speak your mind or claim your space in a way that feels brave, but aligned. It's not about being loud, it's about being clear. Libra Moon, emotionally, you're craving peace, space, and meaning. You may be in a healing window where softness and silence and subtle realizations bring more transformation than action. So you may cry unexpectedly at a moment of beauty or suddenly understand an emotional pattern that's been playing in the background for years. So let it flow. Libra Rising, the world sees you differently now. You're poised and powerful and unapologetically walking your own path. You may surprise others with a bold move, but to you, it's the most natural next step. So you may quit something quietly, start something daring, or step into visibility in a new way with the grace of someone who has nothing left to prove. So here's the summary of what this day means to Libra. This new moon is about quiet power, healing, and decisive forward motion. You're letting go of self-doubt and embracing your clarity, confidence, and connection to something greater. So the Knight of Swords urges swift, focused movement toward what matters. The Nine of Pentacles celebrates your independence and self-worth, and the Star promises that your future is bright and divinely supported. So here's the real-life takeaway. Speak your truth clearly and quickly. Celebrate how far you've come, even if you're still climbing, and don't lose hope. What you've prayed for is already on its way. So here's the advice for Libra on this day. Let yourself move forward, even if the path is still forming. You're no longer waiting for permission. You are the star, the sword, and the spark. Trust your mind, your journey, and the vision that won't leave you alone. Wow. Thank you, Libra, and I hope to see you in your next reading. Okay, silly. So you're refining. This is a spiritual reset, one that come here, throat. Stop it. Get it out. Ew. Okay.